Hey, what's going on, guys? Check it out. We're back at it again with another beginner lesson, helping you apply what you've learned or just be comfortable with playing an actual song. So before we played around with a funk groove or a backing track, and now we're going to use a blues progression. Okay, so if you guys aren't familiar with this, we're playing a 12-bar blues, basically meaning 12 measures in this whole progression. So for the first measure, you'll see it's going to be the 1 chord. We're playing all 7 chords for this. So if you don't know what that means, we're playing the 7 chord. It's a B flat 7. We're in the key of B flat. So the 7 chord is the 1, 3, 5, and the 7 of that scale. Okay, so 1, the 3rd note, the 5th note, and the 7th note. Hence B flat 7. Okay, all of the chords we're going to be playing are going to be 7 chords, but we're not playing chords right now. We're just playing the root note for now. But what you'll hear is me playing the actual chords. All 7 chords. Okay, we'll get into that later. Don't worry about that right now. Just worry about the first note that you see. And check it out, guys. If you're really interested in diving a little bit deeper and taking that next step to get your playing to the next level, the link will be in the description. That'll take you to sign up for a free trial to become a member of the Bass Nation Academy. There's so much to benefit from this community. There's live classes, there's video Q&A sections. You get personal feedback from me and just be able to interact with the other players inside of the academy. It's an awesome place to take your playing to the next level. And there's a lot more inside of the academy, but I won't go over that right now. I don't want to waste any time. Let's get to the lesson. So I want to play that again for you guys. You'll hear it start off. Back to the 1, to the 5, to the 4, back to the 1, back to the 5. And if you see, you use Roman numerals for that. Roman numerals for that. You'll see the 1, you'll see the I and the V together. That's the 4. Or am I doing that backwards? I don't know if I'm. You'll see it. All right. So 5, it's the V by itself. Just by itself, a capital V. The 1, like I said, is a Roman numeral I, but you'll see that as well. Maybe I'll put that on there, maybe not. I don't want to confuse you guys right now, but anyway, it's the 1 going from the 1 to the 4 to the 5. All right, if we play that scale, the 7 scale, you have to apply the scale that applies to the chord. Okay, so B flat 7, that means a Mixolydian scale. So what we're playing is a major scale with a flat 7. Okay, I want to show you that now. If you don't know the chords, or not the chords, but the scales for right now, go back to the scales course or to the beginner's course. I teach you how to play that scale as well as the other scales too. So the major scale, the minor scale, Mixolydian scale. If you don't know, it's just a major scale with a flat 7, like I said before. Okay, so when you get to that 7th note, make sure it's flat. You lower it at a half step. Okay, so that's the scale we're using. So 1. If we go to the 4, what note would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that will be E flat. So B flat, E flat, back to B flat. And then the 5 will be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. That will be F. So 5, 4, 1, and you see the pattern. So check this out, guys. I really want you to pay attention to this format. The 1 is here, the 4 is here, the 5 is here. That's going to be for everywhere you play this. If you play this on the E string, on the A string, on the D string, that's what it's going to be. If your root note is here, that's 1, 4, 5. You see the shape, you see the pattern? So take that into consideration when you're playing these progressions. You'll know that the 1 is here, the 4 is here, the 5 is here. Okay, so let's play along with this. We're going to be playing like we did before, quarter notes. Okay, doom, 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 doom. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the 1. All right, play it with me. I'm going to play at the top, B flat. Make sure you're alternating your fingers to the 4. Remember the E flat. Back to the 1. To the 5. To the 4. Very simple. Okay, so 3 notes you have to worry about. I forgot that last 5 at the end, so let's do that over again. To the 4, follow with me. To the 1, 5, 4, 1. Now go to the 5. Very, very simple. Okay, once you get this concept, you'll hear 12-bar blues is very, very common with all different other styles and genres of music. 12-bar blues, it might not be the same exact chords, but you got the root notes down packed. So we're going to be talking about walking this bass line and using the triads and things like that we've learned. If you are not familiar with the triads, there's tons of triad lessons and tutorials here to make sure you know and you can follow the right way. With playing these triads, we're going to utilize all of these elements that we've learned: triads, walking bass lines, passing notes, different scales that we've learned before. So very, very simple. If you want to play along with this, I'll have the backing track available. And if you want to break it down too, you want to hold those notes out, you can do the same thing like we did before with the last tutorial. Hold it out. Make sure you're following. Keep forgetting that 5. Sometimes you don't play the 5. It's played a little differently. If you're in a live situation, wanted to mention that. So if you're in a live situation when you're playing with a band, sometimes they may not play that 5 at the end of the progression. Sometimes they may just hold that note out. Sometimes they'll do a 6-2-5 type of progression, but we'll go over that in a little bit. They'll do they'll do a turnaround, like a 6-2-5 progression. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But I just wanted to get your guards up, so that's coming. Okay, so 1 to the 4, to the 1, to the 4, to the 1, to the 5, to the 4, to the 1, and then maybe to the end, to the 5. Okay, so you get the idea. So you want to play around with that the same way we played with the funk lesson. Play around with the different rhythms. Okay, so just getting yourself used to going back and forth, alternating your fingers, just getting used to feeling this music. I played a little bit with a swing. It's not normally with that much of a swing. It's more like a Dixie, like a shuffle type of thing that I ended up doing. But anyway, you get the idea of it. So it's more of a swing, but it's still quarter notes, right? You can still play it the same. Okay, but the feel is different. Okay, and I just want you to get used to hearing that sound. Okay, it's not a full band or anything like that, but I'm just trying to replicate the instruments, just playing the chords. And don't worry, we'll learn the chords too. Get the idea. Okay, so take this slow, practice the different rhythms. I'll have this available in all different styles and formats. Okay, take your time, and we're going on to the walking part next, so stay tuned for that. Make sure your notes are coming out clean, clear, and precise, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.